but brands want to be promoted for free. There are layers to this gatekeeping. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm genuinely so grateful for all of you guys. And if you have been watching my videos and have not subscribed, because maybe you have forgotten, kindly consider subscribing now. Thank you so much for subscribing. Before I get into the video, I want to show you what I am wearing. Oh my goodness, I got this long summer jersey and the size is a small to medium. It was only 50 rand in Small Street. I paired it with my black jeggings from Fashion World. I love it so much, and they have so many colors, so I'm definitely planning to go and buy more. Today we are going to talk about gatekeeping in the industry of content creation. This is something that a lot of creators, including me, we complain about, and nobody's addressing it properly. You know, there's just too much emotion. So I want to address this thing with no emotions involved. A lot of creators, especially the small creators, the rising creators, are complaining about gatekeeping. Not only creators, even audience at large. You find that they are complaining that these big influencers gatekeep. When they're asking, where did you get your jersey, they will not answer. But then when maybe you say, oh, you're looking beautiful, they'll be like, thank you, you know, but they would never answer. Where did you get it? How much was it? So share your opinions. What do you think about gatekeeping? Do people gatekeep? Is it good to gatekeep? Are they rightfully gatekeeping? Or are people just lazy to find information for themselves? Are we lazy to find information for ourselves? Oh, really, there's a problem with gatekeeping. Let me even talk about South African content creators or African content creators. But because I'm in South Africa, I'm going to talk about South African content creators. There's just too much gatekeeping that is so unnecessary that you are like, okay. Even when you ask someone in their DMs or you ask them on the comments or whatever, they will not answer you. There are layers to this gatekeeping. There are people who gatekeep about brands. They'll never tell you how to even write emails to brands if you want to start working with brands. And also there are people who gatekeep clothes just because the certain shop is not paying them. I understand why people gatekeep, especially for not taking shops, you know, or saying I got it from this shop, because also that's how they are making a living. You find that brands ghost influencers. They don't want to work with influencers. They only want to work with certain influencers, especially small creators. When they are doing well, you find that brands don't want to work with them. So now creators end up not sharing information about certain brands. And so if I'm constantly creating content for a certain brand and they're not even replying me to say, no, at this time we are not even doing PR jobs, or we are not, you know, working with influencers for now, or they're not saying anything at all, they're not sending any feedback, it becomes very toxic. But also you find that these brands that don't want to reply you, they're sliding into your DM, say, can we share, can we do this, or they just share your content without your consent because you are a small creator. So I also understand from the creator side when they don't want to tag brands or they don't want to mention the name of the brands. And to be honest, it is a little bit unfair to demand influencers to share where they got their things. Go to shops, look for that product without stressing or hating on that influencer, because that's how they make money. And if brands don't want to work with them, but brands want to be promoted for free, there is also another side where influencers are just stingy with basic information. You are an influencer because of your audience, you understand, and you find that you have so many people following you and loving on you, and when they ask you about one thing, you don't want to tell them the truth. You don't even want to come out and say, okay guys, do this. Or others, actually, you don't want to be straightforward and say, this is where I got my thing and this is how much it was. You just keep quiet, you don't say anything, you receive a compliment and you pass. And it's giving you a bad name, because these brands that now you are working with, or these brands that you want to attract, Yes, we know that you are after the bag, but there are other brands that can work with you, bigger brands. You can't just not tell us where you got your jacket or where you got your makeup or where you got your hairstyle just because the brand is not paying you. You understand? We get the part that you want to be paid, but you cannot all the time. You're not even sharing nothing. You are not saying anything. When they ask you, you're not saying anything. Like you're just receiving compliments. So it makes people to hate influencers a lot. Also, let's talk about creators hating on other creators. You find that creators who are already big and making money, they don't want to tell small creators what to do. And for me, from my point of view, I don't want you to tell me for free. If you can monetize that knowledge, monetize it so that we can come and attend your masterclass, show us how to write emails to these brands, show us how to market ourselves, so show us how to shoot for brands or how to attract brands. Let us pay a price. You can monetize that knowledge instead of hoarding it. Reason being because there's just so much. That brand won't stop working with you. And I didn't, as a creator, I'm not coming to you to say I want to work with the brand you're working with. I'm telling you of a different brand that I want to work with. So all I need is for you to give me just some clues, like, okay, how can I send an email? Or sometimes you find that a brand has already sent you an email, they're interested in your content, but now you don't know how to price yourself. You don't know how to rate your services. And now you are thinking, let me run to this influencer and let me ask. South African influencers will never tell you how to rate yourself, how to get paid by these brands. And so that you find that small creators are being taken advantage of. So you find that there's just this jealousy issue around certain influencers. Certain influencers are not liked because they gatekeep, that they are content creators, influencers who don't want to look bad in front of people. They don't want to look like they're gatekeeping. So they'll come and just make a vague video like, you know what?
Just start YouTube.
And just start, pursue your dreams.
Come with empty content to us. We already know YouTube exists, and we already started. Can you tell us the real thing? And we don't want to know your pay slip. We don't want to know how much your brand is paying you. We don't want to know how much YouTube is paying you. But can you at least give rough estimates to say, do this, so you can at least secure this much a month? South African influencers, it is so hard for them to tell you the truth that there is money in content creation. We are not entitled to what you know, but if you want to impact people, because you find that these influencers want to be big, they want to be admired, but they're not adding value to the audience. They're just working for the bag. They are working with brands and they want us to engage with their content while they're not telling us anything, while they're gatekeeping everything. Monetize it. I'm repeating, do not give it out for free. You can actually make a lot of money by creating such masterclass every weekend or monthly. You can do that for yourself. You understand? Brands know that influencers gatekeep. They know. That's why when they come to us, they'll be like, I can only pay you 1,000 for that, or I'm only doing trade exchange. Yet they want your content because they know that these big influencers are gatekeeping. They are gatekeepers. So that no one comes in, you understand? I stand to be corrected, and if you have any opinion on it, kindly just comment below. Your opinion also matters, especially if you do it in a respectful way. Your responsibility as a small creator is to find out information for yourself.
Go online, Google it.
How much does an influencer get? How much can I charge this brand? Learn about card rates. Is it rate cards? Learn about rate cards. If you're a small creator, there is this app called Humans. I'll actually put it on the screen here. So you can go there. They also have a rate card template. They have a rate card template where they can show you by your followers and your engagement how much you can charge a brand. Also influencers that are totally good. They are influencers that will give you all the tea that you need. So 5 influencers that do not gatekeep. Number 1, this influencer helped me to start up my studio. This studio was a storage, and because of her influence and because of her showing me the other perspective that we can just use a random room, decorate it this way, do this, use these lights, do this, I decided to have my studio. She's a Nigerian influencer, beauty influencer. She's amazing, she's calm, she's loving, she is all sorts of good things. And Kelechi, I just want to say thank you so much. Today I have a studio because of you. The other influencer, Yours channel. Guys, let's give these girls her flowers while she's still alive and around. This girl, out of all the South African influencers, she started this movement of being transparent about content creation and making money. Like, she decided to break the ceiling. She decided to open the doors and tell people the truth that there is money in content creation. Yours channel was not spoon feeding us. Yours channel, what she did, she created a series whereby she was calling other fellow, her colleagues, her fellow content creators or fellow influencers to her channel, and she was asking them even about the money they had received. Like, she would ask questions like, what's the biggest amount you've received? And we influencers say 500,000. You're like, what? So there's so much money in the industry. So she did. Yours, thank you so much. And till today, I love yours. And she has recently hit her 100 subscribers. Let's push her to 500, guys. I mean, let's push her, because that girl deserves a trophy. Another influencer that I love, Snake Gugu. Guys, this girl, this lady, this woman, this influencer, she has went as far as putting her pay slip, how much YouTube has paid her, how much brands are paying her for her wigs, for her brand deals, the total amount of the money she makes every month. In being, she added value to her subscribers so much, and she's such a genuine, good influencer. She's not losing, she's gaining more. You understand? And another influencer, a South African influencer, is Owami. So Owami, guys, she's doing amazing thing. What I have mentioned in the beginning, monetize your skill. Because Owami, she's been in YouTube, she has been earning more money on YouTube. Well, she wasn't showing us figures, but she was roughly giving us an estimate of how much you can potentially make on YouTube. And guys, Owami monetizes her knowledge of how you can make money with YouTube. She monetizes and she shares that knowledge with us. She's even having a masterclass coming up in March. When I forgot the date, but towards the month end of March, she's having a masterclass, and this masterclass is gonna be like $390. It was 1,000 before, but she has decreased to $390. That is so affordable. So run to that masterclass, join it, and just get all the information, because there are people who are not willing to share that information. So go to Owami's channel and subscribe and watch those videos, especially where she talks about making money on YouTube. Support her channel in whichever way you can. You understand? The last channel that I want to mention is called Think Media. Think Media is an American channel. So this American channel, they give you strategies on how to grow on YouTube, how to brand yourself, how to grow generally. You know, it's all about growth on that channel, and they're so good. They don't just, it's not a clickbait. They tell you exactly how you should grow, how you can adjust to certain things, how you can, you know, brand yourself, package yourself, how you can actually grow and earn a living with YouTube. So guys, those are the channels that I entirely recommend. If you have any other channels, I love all the influencers, don't worry, but these ones are the ones that don't gatekeep. Stop having hatred towards influencers, and influencers also learn to give more knowledge, because someone also plugged you. Plug other people. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I love you so much. Do not forget to subscribe. I love you, and bye.